So again, if you have a true black, there would be no crime. Which when me, Bernard, when your group claims it out here or anywhere in the world, you're a liar. Simply because of your attitude and behavior and what you do. You guys basically rerun the mockery show of crime. And they know that. Your attitudes and behavior would be totally different if it actually existed. Because there'd be no crime. So, even if that blue that you're trying to obtain from the minivan or the Dodge van of Greg or whatever, there's very little crime. What you saw or whatever. But the whole point is, if you're trying to go for a pure sink, there would be no crime. But you guys rerun it claiming to be these colors. So I let you, Bernard, and you guys proves that you're a thief, Perlita and Dave. That you rerun the same story claiming to be something or lost something, but you have never actually experienced it. And if you're trying to obtain it, Bernard, you wouldn't be a fucking repeating, babbling buffoon with her like a fucking moron. Because what Joe and them had a long time ago, why, if it was a real black with no crime, if it was perfect, why would you ever want to exit out? Why would you want to leave it? I wouldn't. Therefore, was it even attained? Or were they getting close? Or were you guys always stealing what was remnants of what you were finding then even? That's why I'm saying if it existed, it belonged to pretty young children, and you guys, adults, killed them to obtain what they were already working for. So, you can pretend all you want, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, and all that, but your age is pretty much proves a lot of you're full of shit anyway, or your attitudes would be different, and there would be no such thing as the all-American white purity or any of that. It wouldn't be any of your concern. You guys' minds and your bodies and everything would be different. So that's why it's stupid to watch this whole menagerie you got going on, Perlita and Dave, and the bitted fat and all this shit, with Judy Shepard, who Bernard professes you have to be a fag to do it or whatever. You're fucking full of shit, Bernard. There would be no crime. Your minds would be different. How you behave, everything would flow completely out of the realm of your conceptual knowledge. So, whisper all you want, David, but that's all it's going to ever be with the group of you, is the same repeated shit. This is the same arguments and discussions some of us had a long time ago. He knows all you guys fucking do is kill people, and if they try to get back down there where they're supposed to be, you guys block it and do weird ass fucking, we gotta marry this one, that one, this one. They were close to making one, but that was still based upon a fucking theory. If you destroy your heritage to steal and use those things to become your own type of immortal, whatever that may be, you're never going to obtain it. So that's why the half of them down there, just pretty much the old school ones that most of you don't know. If he's still sitting there at that box, he's just tinkering away, watching every fucking crime on known to fucking man. So, White Sands, whatever. I mean, basically, he's picking up a grain of sand and sticking it on a scale, basically. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. You can follow Bernard and them people, but to me, it'll be a fraud. And if he creates one, it'll be a fraud. Like I said, one man, maybe two men in the world understand where I'm coming from. And I didn't get to live long enough. And that's the reason why maybe you guys didn't get to see it, because the women were like, oh. And because they knew something. They birthed them. But they didn't know how to react. So you guys lose an opportunity, and it makes a mess, and you guys sit there and you mock it and think, we got it, fine, congratulations. But not really, because you'll never be, like I told Joe, you'll never be whole. And if that incident, all that incidents and stuff that down there didn't happen, I'd be down there today, Joe. I wouldn't have wanted to leave. And since we left and all that shit happened, look, they're going around trying to create a black, think they are. And who says that you necessarily want a black or a pure blue or a golden or whatever? You guys basically indicate you guys went all through his stuff and you don't know what to do, Bernard. Claiming some pure power with your carnage shit. You guys ruined the earth, Bernard. You can claim it, but I can guarantee you there are some in the world and other nations that'll know, and you'll be marked Reds forever, that all you'll ever do with Perlita and Dave Bernard and that group is lie and fucking make up shit and destroy everything, and you'll be stank with Elton and all them, because they weren't one. And if you notice, they just repeat the same thing, Bernard, and that's why you guys still live in the same pile of stink, because those other nations that know a little bit more, who actually take time to work on this stuff and study the theories, already know what it's going to take. And if you all would have been able to have that ability, it would have happened by now. So if they actually started to see one actually construct before Harry and them smashed up kids and did all that shit, it was a very, very short amount of time. And man, it probably freaked them out something fierce.